So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And here's Gordon. Šeško. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, I think team spirit. I think it's something that often gets overlooked, but this team has it in abundance. There's an unselfishness about them. They work for each other, and then some.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Nunes. He's found a way through. And now the breakaway. Šeško thinks about the shot. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lewis. Delicate ball and it needs... And the shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ruben Dias forwards and with intent. Vardiol cuts it out. Matheus Nunes. Foden. It's run loose here. Hall. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. That'll be a corner. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Succumbs to the pressure. He's had a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lewis. Nori. And here's Marmoush. He's through, now is he in? Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Bob. Oh, it's a great chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Up he goes! Herring after the ball here. Foden. Ball is over the line. That's a cute ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Šeško. Foden. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now that's well seen too. Gordon's cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Lewis, gently done. The muscular approach does pay off here. Gordon. He's through here. Šeško. He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. Ball's played through. Gray. Danger averted for now. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Savinho. Out of play for a throw. Lewis. Foden. Looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they can counter here. Lewis with the slide tackle there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
França plays it in low. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Coming on the
Hoyland.
field is
And he's there to get it away. Hoyland finds himself offside. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Now it's Mahrez. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Hoisted in. Nice interception, well timed. Lewis. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Foden. Knocks it out wide. Adeyemi. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Foden. Aimed in towards... Shapes to shoot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
substitution on the field. Number
Tonali.
22. Number
Gray.
31.
And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates.
Number 32. Number 17.
Foden shifted upfield. Adeyemi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gray can get it clear. Hoyland. Driving forward. Hoyland played out to the left flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mahrez.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Marmouche. And again the keeper stands strong.
Marmouche really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Tonali forwards and with intent. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez spread out to the left. He is through here. Great position. He's having a shot! Matches Nunes. Out to the left it goes. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Marmouche. Hoyland in acres of space out wide. Ogunai. Ogunai, gently done. Adeyemi. And here's Marmouche, decent chance! And that is the last effort of the game. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Arsenal haven't been having the best of times recently. No points from the last 9 available.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it. So I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Šeško. And the shot shapes to shoot! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Livramento. Clearly not happy with that. Mosquera. Calafiori. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. Arsenal seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Decent chance! He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out towards the flank. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Always onto this.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Parejo. Livramento. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball, brilliantly cut out. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Saka, played out wide. The ball swung in. And he's heaved it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Livramento. Parejo has found the net here, of course. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Martinelli. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely! Can he stop it going out? And it's Ødegaard. And here's Saka. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper's dealt with that. Šeško. Now it's França. Great position. França! He can get that clear. Throw in. Calafiori. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Moved on forwards. França. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that has found him in acres of space. Gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Calafiori. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly shifted upfield. Now it's França. Šeško. Parejo wins the duel this time. Saka. Searching pass he's played there. He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ødegaard goes short. Ødegaard. And he thumps it clear.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Trossard. Back into the middle. Clears it away. Trossard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cleared away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. Livramento. And it's played forward. Parejo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And he's there to get it away. Talisca. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ødegaard gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Aimed it, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Saliba, aim forwards. Timber hurtling down that right flank. Timber, gently done. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Livramento. Van Aken. Saponara. Out to the left it goes. And he shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Incapuyi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Icardi. He's got to be in! Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Rapidly approaching the end. So things getting still worse for the club amid this crisis of confidence. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Van Aken. Talisca. Mosquera cuts it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Livramento. Parejo. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Martinelli. Oh, well measured. Cuts out the pass. Livramento. Livramento shifted upfield. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Saponara. Icardi. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go. As good
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? And he shoots! Goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gordon does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Welbeck. Mitoma. And it's to Kuiper. Livramento shifted upfield. Šeško.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Howson. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played into the middle. Aim forwards. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. To Kuiper, gently done. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. To Kuiper, finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Welbeck is fouled. Oh, this is a great position. Gordon, who does have an assist to his name. And he welcomes it in. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. They've played it short. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's good running with the ball. Šeško. Now it's Gordon. Oh, super find. Verbruggen claims comfortably. And here's Welbeck. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Livramento. And it's Livramento. It is quite a run he's making here. That's good play. Goes for the header! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Great work on the overlap. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Out towards the flank. Nice physical challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Gordon forwards and with intent. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Verbruggen, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that was very necessary. And the counter is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! De Kalpa, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rutter played out to the left flank. And he welcomed it. Mitoma!
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Sheshko! That's tidy. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Number 17.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Number 9. Number 39. Number 11. Number 14. Number 21.
And he shoots! Done delicately. And that's been won straight back. That looks a good cross. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Moved on forwards, now it's Højlund. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mitoma. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Skims one in. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Willian! It's Willian! De Kuiper with the short one. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Saponara. Tonali spread out to the left. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Kuiper. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. 4 extra minutes added on. Might be danger here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Livramento. Saponara. Tonali. And that has found him in acres of space. Climbs up big! And with that, the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.